Hello, welcome to the last video of the year. Last year I posted a video with 13 New Year's movies, but they weren't all Hallmark. Some were. This year I've skimmed through the rest of the Hallmark movies that I have to watch and found a few about New Year's, so that's what we're here to discuss today. If you're trying to avoid spoilers, then you should skip this video, but if you've also seen these, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's begin with a New Year's resolution from 2021. Kelly is a morning show producer who misses her friend's Christmas Eve party and feels bad about it, so when they're out for New Year's Eve, she makes a resolution to say yes to things all year, but quickly changes that just to her birthday on February 8th. She then meets Tom, a banker, who is impressed with her non-predictable resolution. I disagree. I think that's a pretty common goal, but okay, Hallmark. She's different and quirky. Let's go with that. I think the specific of saying yes to everything is dangerous, but maybe I just get a lot more disturbing offers than she does. But I can see how saying yes more often could be a good goal for someone. Tom, however, could say no more. He's always doing a million things, but it seems to work for him as it does with some people. It's important to remember that there's no one correct way of living. We're all different. Tom here is very respectful and doesn't ask her out because he doesn't want her to only say yes because she has to. She slips him her number and they end up going out. His personality is really attractive. I like his vibe in this. She gets a lead on a big story about how his bank is opening new accounts under their customers' names. I'm confused how this would benefit anyone. Are they stealing money? Does it just look better to have more accounts? Anyway, she tells Tom, who tells his work, and they close the accounts before the story comes out. He was supposed to tell her first and didn't, which is an understandable issue, but why is this even a storyline here? She loves board games, so he apologizes by sending her the board game Sorry, which is actually so cute. She gets a big job in Chicago at their morning show, and he quits the bank and also gets a job in Chicago, so they take off there together. I think it's a cute movie. I enjoyed it. What do you think of her goal? I kind of have the opposite this year. I need to say no more often. Her old goal used to be 52 books in 52 weeks, and I think I'm taking that one on as well this year. Does reading feel a little pretentious to some? Sometimes I overthink it and wonder if it really is that much better than just watching TV. I think it's better, but is that because it actually is, or is it because it's accepted by society more, or because it takes more effort? I don't know. Do you share her goal? Do you share her last goal? Do you have a different goal for 2024? Let me know. I'm curious what people will prioritize this year. Next up is Wind Calls the Heart, New Year's Wish from 2015. I guess this is actually season 3, episode 1 of a show that I have absolutely no idea what happened before in, so I was very confused watching this. A teacher's boyfriend is mad at first because I think he saw some other guy propose, but I'm not exactly sure. They make up and she tries to bond with his dog. She's teaching a class about New Year's resolutions and one kid thinks it's a revolution and a war and she has to correct her. She finds a little boy lurking one day and then he goes and befriends a sick girl. It's weird to me how in older times if someone has a sickly disease, everyone else is like, yeah, let's crowd together at their bedside and die too. There's a countdown to New Year and fireworks go off. I don't really remember much else. It's hard to follow when you jump in the middle like that. Our third movie for the day is One Winter Weekend from 2018. I watched this in 2 sittings, so I may not remember too many details, but let's try. Cara is a writer who swears off dating after she walks in on her date kissing someone else at the New Year's countdown. Her and her friend Megan go to a ski resort to blow off some steam, only they get double booked with Ben and Sean, and they fall in love because of course they do. How convenient would that be if you accidentally ended up booked together with people that you and your friend end up dating? Ben is the guy Cara ends up with, and he's a CEO of his own company and obsessed with signs, but has also sworn off dating like she has. I hate this setup. People who say that they've sworn off dating and still date just make it confusing for those who actually don't want to date, and they're never listened to after these people. Just like the girls who teased, no, stop, but want you to keep going. Like, stop that. That's gross, and you're blurring lines for no reason. Just be clear in what you want. It's okay. These two could have just said, I'm currently going through it in the dating world. I want to take my time and be selective, and it would have been more honest. Oh, they're so annoying. Anyway, the other friend Megan stands up for herself and getting a chance at a job promotion, so I'm super proud of her. Our final movie for today is Uncorked from 2009. I watched this last summer on accident and don't remember much, but I took some notes. Johnny is a business lady who goes on a date with her boyfriend on New Year's Eve, but he's so focused on work and cuts the night early. Later, he asks her to marry him since they have similar work ethic, but she wants romance, so they break up. Andrew is a widow who spends New Year's Eve alone on the couch. Soon after they meet, they fall in love. She agrees to help save his family's winery and then gets a really good job opportunity and leaves. She quickly quits her new job so she can go back and be with him. His son asks if they're going to get married, and he uses that as a proposal, and she agrees because of course she does. That's it for this year's New Year's movies. Have you seen any of these? What did you think? I have many more Hallmark movies coming in the new year, and I will see you then. Happy New Year!